Hey everyone, welcome to I Truly Love It. My name is Susan, and today I'm working on M is for Mondays, Mojo, and Blank. And today's blank is mini, meaning small. Um, and this could be anything mini. If you want to work with some little mini size cards, you could. If you want to work, if you've got miniature, like a little like dollhouse, that would be cute. Fairy garden. Whatever your crafty project is that you want to work on, that is small. So I'm working on Junk Journal Madness, and I'm always looking to make things for the monthly journal using that theme. The theme is Vintage Cooking and Faith. My guest collaborator is Teresa Conway Hayes. And I just finished making some things for another collab, I guess, another series. Hosted by Lori at Enchanted Dream 71. And so I have all my stuff out, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and make some things for MS for Mondays since I have some items pulled out that I need. I have pulled out my little mini tags. These are just, marking tags that you would maybe hang on maybe a yard sale, or if you have a booth somewhere and you sell things. These were gifted to me by my mother-in-law, so thank you, Pat. And these are mini index cards that I picked up at Daiso. So if you have a Daiso near you, you can use some mini index cards. These are, centimeter wide or millimeters. They're 91 by 55 millimeters. They are 3.6 inches by 2.2 inches. So, yep, just a little over 3.5, and not quite 2.25 tall. So, and they're two-sided lines, which is kind of unusual because in the States, usually it's blank on one side, typically. Okay, so I have all these pieces of ephemera that are out that I had cut out for previous project, and I thought I would, I'm not going to make a ton of things because, like I said, I'm making things for my journal, and I'm not mass making. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm mini making, but I'm okay. I don't need a lot of things. I just need this or that kind of action going on. And I have little, bits of recipes kind of left over from a previous project, and stickers that might work. Here's a sticker. So get your stuff out. Whatever you're working on. There's a little tiny piece of paper I hung on to for some reason. I guess this was what I was waiting for. There's some, if you know me, I hang on to this stuff. I have this, which was gifted to me when I had asked for some stuff for recipe, like a recipe journal. This was last year, and I could actually kind of trim it a little more. Anyways, I'm going to make some stuff. I'm going to put on fast forward, let you listen to a little music, and watch this all come together somehow or another. And I'll meet you at the other side. It's a cocktail. Oh, that comes off. Huh. It's perforated. Anyways, that would make a good charm. Okay. All that to say, sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes. Let's get cracking. right, guys. Well, just a little side note. I used my glue needle to pull that washi sticker off, and I put it down here. I didn't even watch the replay, but I don't know where the needle went. So I'm down to, I had two, like the cleaning needles left. Got one more after this one. All right, guys. Here we go. So I made a little mini tag. That was like a, like a little stamp that you'd get, say, Amazon or something. And I just trimmed the edges. I got that in some kind of Etsy haul, I guess. Because I don't have any other ones like that that are food related. And that's peanut butter, Peter Pan peanut butter. So I just backed it with some of those little scraps of recipes I had. And I took some of those scraps and kind of did a little, I can call it collage, I guess. And then I used one of those washi stickers. Those were all dessert part pieces, things. You can ink the edges if you want. I don't know if I'll be inking in this journal. And then this would be what I would call like an Amazon type, paper. We'd probably get like a set of them, or even like your creative studio. So I'm not quite sure where this came from. Probably an Etsy haul, like a mixed ephemera kind of thing. And of course, that was hard. I maybe should have planned better, but I didn't want to like tear it beforehand and then it'd be too short. So it's slightly crooked. That's all right. It's my journal. And we can be slightly crooked. And I rounded the corners. But there you go. Two little mini journal cards, I guess, and a little mini tag. And I could have gotten the hole punch out, but your awl is sitting right there and it's handy. So, all right, you guys. Well, I'm eager to see what you make for the prompt mini. And make sure you tag me at I Truly Love It so I can see it. Don't forget to put hashtag M is for Mondays. M is for Mondays. M is for Mondays. Okay. And join us next Monday. The prompt is music. And of course, in September, we're going to have all new prompts. So come back and join us. If you're in my Facebook group, you'll get a sneak peek probably after next Monday at what September's prompts are going to be. And we'd love for you to join us over there. It's a share everything group. So it doesn't have to be, only Susan stuff. You can share if you're working on a Tracy Fox thing, or you're working on a Seven Plaza, or you're using Crafty by Tony stamps, or you're using a digital from Raindrop Lila. I want to see it all. And I want to know where you got it so I can get it too. All right, you guys. I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to put hashtag M is for Mondays. Also Instagram, so you can, if you don't do videos, you do Instagram, you can tag me over there and put M is for Mondays. You can also share in our Facebook group. And yeah, thanks for those who are participating and letting us get to see what you're making. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.